Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. I am doing a long-term review of the Tope Bark River Knives collaboration, the Water Moccasin. This was the first production run, and as far as I know, it's the only production run that's come out, and yet they are still available, which I find absolutely insane. I understand why this knife is not more appreciated, but it's one of those knives that I got this last year. I believe it was this last year. Maybe it was longer than that. That really spoke to me, and I really like. And so I'm gonna kind of do a little tribute here to this knife because I could not believe that they're still for sale. Now, granted, the cheapest one of these knives is around $260, so I understand it's a lot of money for a small knife, but it is darn good. I also understand there's some reticence around Bark River occasionally with quality control issues. I've gotten 12 or so knives from Bark River in the last year or two, and I've only had one production quality control issue with them. This was a semi-custom from DLT. I designed the fact that I wanted pins and that I wanted Osage orange handles. But before I do a full review of this, I'm going to ask you to smash that like button and go ahead and leave me a comment. That really helps the channel. As always, thank you to my Patreon supporters. So, yeah, that semi-custom, obviously first production run there, says so right there. And you've got Dan Tope's symbol there. He's a very famous designer, has a lot of very cool knives. And when he drops a knife or does a collab, they usually sell out really fast. This is the only knife of his that I know that is like stuck around for a long time. Please correct me if I am wrong. Very large lanyard hole here for a Bark River knife. I don't necessarily like that. It's probably my least favorite part of it. It's just such a big lanyard hole. It came with a sheath, of course. I use this as my go-to steak knife. Convex grind, Magnacut, nice big swooping belly. This thing is my high-end scale steak knife and meat cutter, meat processor. I love this knife. Absolutely love this knife. Now I have a mini Safari, which I do a lot of meat processing with as well. Safari. Kalahari, sorry, a Kalahari from Bark River Knives. Kind of has the same blade profile, but much longer. Why is this small? Let me show you how small this is. So this is a 3-inch blade and an overall 7.5-inch. And I'll go ahead and compare that to, like, let's say the Daily Carry. So, you know, a little bit bigger than the Daily Carry, but what's another fixed blade? This is the Bravo. So you can see right there, you know, we're talking about a kind of a steak knife type shaped knife, and that's why I think this knife is still available, despite my disbelief. Is just because it's just a little bit small for the price point. But if you're on the fence at all about this knife, I can highly recommend it. I wouldn't recommend something that I didn't think was good, and this knife is really good. And I've also sharpened this as well. I used my KME sharpener with the convex grind arm tool, and I think I actually posted a video about sharpening a convex knife with a KME. If I have, the video is going to link right up there right now. But I mean, there's obviously, you know, with Bark River, you're going to have a ton of different choices on the pins. Not a ton. You're going to have 3 or 4 different choices on the pins. Tons of different choices on the scale material. This just really fits nicely. Now, when I first got it, I hadn't sealed it real nicely, and I got a little bit of water damage on the Osage orange, but since then I have done a good job of sealing that up with Wicked Wax and mineral oils and a couple of different things every now and then I do on there. And I'm just really careful with the wood handle, wood scales to, you know, obviously don't, for the love of God, put it through the dishwasher. You know, I wash it once I'm done using it, and there's no even real patina on this Magnacut. Magnacut will get a patina if you leave things on it like blood and citrus and things like that. If you just leave it on the counter to dry, you will get a little bit of patina. It won't rust, but you will get patina. You can see here, it is really super clean still. I've also noticed with Magnacut that patina washes off after time if you continually wash it the right way. So yeah, very sharp right now. I've obviously also stropped this occasionally, but the way it comes up to a nice fine tip, more so than your average Bark River knife, this nice amount of belly all the way through, and it's curved all the way. This is not flat here. This is curved up almost as a smiley face, right all the way through. That belly makes it really nice for cutting through meat. Really, really nice. And I can get a full 4-finger grip here. It's got that classic Bark River little notch here, handle here. Makes it very easy to use in any way that you want to. So again, very surprised that these are still not sold out. They're there. They are expensive for a small knife like this, but given the amount of use that I have put this through, I can highly recommend it. So tell me your thoughts. Do you have one of these? Because it seems like I might be one of the only people out there that does have one of these. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to get a chance to win a knife of the month, all you got to do is follow the link down below for my Patreon supporters, and then you too could win a knife of the month. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.